Well, great. Holiday season is fast approaching, and that means delicious food and beverages, yes. And for me, of course, that means chocolate. With all those indulgences, though, come temptations and stress on our digestive system. So here to share her tips on how to keep our gut out of the gutter this holiday season is our naturally savvy nutritionist, Andrea Donsky, whom I love. I love you. I love you too. Come in here. Very excited. You know, it's all the indulgences. So we did Halloween, and you know, some of us are going to be doing Thanksgiving, and then Christmas comes around, and it's one party after another.
That's right.
We have to start thinking about what's going on in our gut.
We do. So it's easy at this time of the year to fall out of our daily routines, right? So we're going to parties, we have more time off work, and we're eating and drinking things that we may not necessarily do all year round.
Yes.
Right? So, and all of this takes a toll on our bodies, but we need to be strong at this time of the year, right?
Okay, so what do we need to do?
All right, so I have a question for you, and I'm actually going to throw it back at you and ask you. What do you think we need to do to keep our gut out of the gutter?
Well, I know that we need to have the good bacteria. So you need to put it in there by, you know, maybe using things like certain foods, probiotics, all of those things.
So great answer. Yes. I thought you were going to say we need to abstain or try to minimize it, which we'd be aliens if we were. Right, I know, exactly. Right.
I eat all the chocolate.
We have to be very disciplined, which most of us are not. So yes, good bacteria is key.
Yes.
So good bacteria helps to replenish the good bacteria in our gut, and it keeps our overall body healthy and balanced.
Okay.
Right. So we're made up of trillions of bacteria, and specifically in our gut, we have anywhere from 300 to 500 different types of bacteria.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So Renew Life, their Ultimate Flora, has 50 billion CFUs per capsule, and they come in multiple strains, so it's targeting those different bacteria in our gut, right?
Okay.
They also have unique formulas that target specific issues like mood and stress, digestion, and immunity, all of which have a negative effect on our gut health. So I'm going to give you an example.
Okay.
So let's say, for example, your gut health is poor. You might catch a cold really easily.
Yes.
If my gut health is poor, I might be more anxious. And if someone else's gut health is poor, they might get gas and bloating. So everybody's really different. But our gut health is the foundation of our overall health and well-being.
Isn't that crazy?
Taking a good bacteria, taking a probiotic helps to keep that foundation strong, and it helps to build it.
Okay, so you're supposed to put the good stuff in pretty much every day?
I take a daily probiotic.
Do it every day?
Yes, I do it every day. I think I take it with food. I think it's really important, especially because we're indulging, right? And this time of the year, but good point, we should be doing it every day and not only at this time of the year.
Yeah, so you can build up the good bacteria all the time. Do you do it morning or night? I've heard different things about this.
You know what, I take it with food, so it doesn't really matter when. No, but you could do it, whenever it's convenient. I think the key when it comes to taking any type of supplement is remembering.
Take it when you will take it.
Exactly, so just take it. So even if you don't be so picky with when, just take it when you take it.
Okay, good. That's great advice.
All right, so now that we're taking our probiotics, we can also complement it with fermented foods.
Yeah.
So have you tried fermented foods?
I've tried kimchi. What else is fermented?
We've got kefir, we've got sauerkraut, and my favorite is kombucha.
Kombucha, you know what? I'm not a lover of kombucha. I can't do it.
I'm obsessed. I love kombucha.
Kimchi I can do though. Give me a jar of kimchi. My nose will be prickling. It'll be running. I'll be like, give me more.
Give me more, right? And like, can we have it for snacks? Like, I literally, you can eat your. The nice thing about fermented foods is, first of all, they're full of bacteria. They're full of good bacteria, probiotics, and as well as enzymes, so they help us digest our food better. And when you eat it with other foods, it'll help us absorb the nutrients of those foods better too.
Oh, good.
Which is so great, right? So I eat it as a snack, just like you were saying as well.
Good for you.
But if you're looking for a therapeutic dose, you want to go with a probiotic.
Okay.
All right. So this is good for our food. Like this is through food. But if you're looking for that extra support, you want that Renew Life probiotic.
Now we all know that fruits and veggies, especially the green kind here, this is so important for us for everything.
Right. So we really want it in order to keep our gut healthy. Fiber is so important.
Yes.
So fiber we know keeps us regular.
Yes.
We know that it can help to minimize some of that weight gain at this time of the year.
Right.
It also helps to balance our blood sugar levels. So if we're going to parties and we're going to be interacting with people and, you know, drinking and eating, it'll stop us from kind of getting all that junky food, you know, especially if we're ravenous. So the key is you really want to fill up on it. And the other thing that's amazing about fiber is that it's a prebiotic. So prebiotics are food for those good bacteria. It helps the good bacteria thrive.
Good.
Right. So you want to eat foods that have prebiotics in it. So examples like fruits and vegetables, of course, like you mentioned, whole grains, nuts and seeds, all of these we should be eating before, which is a tip, before we go to those parties.
Which is interesting because some people will say I'm going to starve myself so that the calories I eat, like I don't have more calories in there. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's like going to the grocery store hungry. Don't do that.
Because then you're eating everything.
Oh my gosh, you're going to buy everything bad.
Exactly,
go
right?
full, and then you can be more discerning at the party.
There you go.
Instead of like trapping the waiter at the door and then give me the tray.
Like, I'm ravenous. I need everything.
Right?
Exactly. And then another thing that we can do too is we want to minimize the amount of sugar that we're eating because sugar is a big culprit when it comes to gut health.
Yes.
It actually really throws off that good bacteria.
Okay.
Now, one thing that many of us do at this time of the year is we try to overcompensate by eating artificial sweeteners. So if any of you are doing it, please stop. No artificial sweeteners. I'm talking about aspartame, I'm talking about sucralose, ACE, sulfate, potassium. Research now shows that artificial sweeteners actually cause us to gain weight.
Why?
Because it tricks our brain. It tricks our brains into thinking we're getting something sweet, so when we get some
more?
Right, we want more. So it causes excessive eating, as well as it throws off that gut bacteria. We now know through research it does throw off that gut bacteria.
That's not good.
Nope, so instead of those artificial sweeteners, what we want to do is have some natural sweeteners like xylitol, stevia, monk fruit, erythritol, like we've talked about before. They won't affect our blood sugar, and they're amazing.
Yes, good, because
really
I like
amazing.
stevia. Thank goodness there's something I like that's good for me. Oh
and sweet,
my gosh,
right? And sweet.
And sweet. I just need the sweetness. It's so important to me.